Hello everyone, this is Robyn with mypinkstamper.com, and I'm here to share a traditional scrapbook page layout with you guys. I want to share how super easy this can be. If you're overwhelmed with scrapbooking and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I don't have time, it's so much work, I'm just going to show you a simple formula for making quick and easy traditional scrapbook pages, and you can switch out colors, you can switch out pattern paper, you can switch out stamp sets. The most important thing is that you're getting your pictures on the page and you're having, you're writing your journaling down. Okay, so I'm going to share with you what I'm using on this 12 by 12 scrapbook page, traditional scrapbook page layout. I'm first starting with a 12 by 12 piece of our lemon lime twist. All right, these come in a pack of, you get 4 of each of our 5 in colors, or you can get them in the different color families in the variety packs as well. So I'm just going to be making a simple scrapbook page with this lemon lime twist as my card base. So I'm going to show you the thought process and how I do this. The first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to pull out the pictures that I want to use on my scrapbook page. And these are some pictures from my recent trip to Thailand that I earned through Stampin' Up! By being a demonstrator. I earned a full expense paid trip for me and my husband to Thailand for 8 days. And then we added some extra days on ourselves. But this is when we were in Chiang Mai, and the little children were so gorgeous and so sweet. And then there was this huge staircase that we went up and down to see some of the temples. And so I wanted to share these 2 pages on this scrapbook layout. So I have my colors here. And what I do for my colors is I usually pick some scrapbook paper that I go around. I use the color theme off of. It's really easy. You don't have to think about different colors to go with it. So I'm using our Oh So Eclectic Designer Series paper pack. They come in sheets of 12 by 12. You get 2 of each, and they're 2 each of the 2-sided designs, and I think there's 6 different designs in there. So I'm using this one that has the colors Emerald Envy, Lemon Lime Twist, Pool Party, and then I'm also using some other colors from this collection. So what I do first is I kind of figure what I'm going to do. So I like to do the 1 inch by 12 strip somewhere on the page, or you can do a half size of that, but it just throws on some quick color for you. And then I also took some of this paper. This is the same color combination, but it's added the Night of Navy, and this is 2-sided as well. And I have 5, I've cut these down with my Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer right here. I've cut them down to 5 by 7. So you could actually fit 2 5 by 7 pictures on this layout if you'd like to. And then I have, next, I have decided that I want to throw in some color behind here. I want to throw in some of this Night of Navy. So I have a sheet of our 12 by 12 Night of Navy that's in our Rich Regals pack. And I'm going to cut it. It's already cut. I've already used it earlier today, but it's 12 by 12. And I'm going to cut 2.5 inches. I just wanted to add a little strip of color behind it right here. So I'm actually going to lift these up, and I'm just showing you how you can kind of throw in different colors, and it just really makes the page pop. So we can actually put these down if we'd like to. I'm using just our snail adhesive. We also have Fast Fuse that works great with your memory keeping. So I'm just going to throw that strip on the bottom here. Whoops. Kind of bumped it up a little bit. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to add some adhesive, and I'm adding this kind of in the middle here. You don't have to be perfect. Remember, this is homemade. You're making a personal, traditional scrapbook page for your family. Now what I've done next is, since I'm using the 5 by 7, I'm going to be pulling in another color. I wanted to pull in another color in the collection that works with these colors, and it's Berry Burst. So I've actually cut these down so they frame my picture. So they're cut at 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and they are our Berry Burst cardstock. So I'm just going to add I'm not even cropping my pictures down or anything. So if you're looking for a simple system and you just want to get your pictures on cute pages for your children, your grandchildren, your friends, family to look at, This is the way I have been doing it for years. If my page is going to take me 2 hours to a day to create, for me, that's not why I memory keep. Now, if that is why you memory keep, then maybe you want to do a little more extravagant. But for me, it's all about getting my pictures in the albums so people can actually look at them. So I'm adding that onto that, and it's just fun to have the background paper. And I'm adding that here. Now what I've done is I wanted to journal. I wanted to journal a little bit, and I like to journal on my computer, and I print out on our Whisper White. So I've printed on my Whisper White, and I've added the Emerald Envy cardstock that is actually pulled out of here, the color's pulled out. Okay, so I'm not putting these pages down just yet because now I'm going to have a fun header title on my page. So you don't always have to have a title. For example, if I was going to use a lot of different pictures that I have taken this day, I could use as many of these sheets as I'd like, or Whisper White, and I could just use the same color themes without doing a title on every page. You can just do the title on your main page. It makes it so much easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm pulling out my Big Shot, and we have an alphabet set for your Big Shot, and it's called Large Alphabet. Kind of sums it up. It's a large alphabet. So I'm using our Emerald Envy cardstock, and I'm going to spell out the words Thailand, and there are 2 A's in Thailand. So I'm only able to do all of this, which is awesome. I mean, this is just going to be one shot and I'm done. I can put them all in here, and then I can put my A on here, and I'm going to have to do A again in a little bit. So I can just run these through. Just one time and you're done. This is the Big Shot by Stampin' Up, the Sizzix, for Stampin' Up by Sizzix. And then you can pop these out and you have your letters. Super easy. And then we will just do another A. So I'm going to set this aside. I already have them cut and ready to go. And now I'm also going to be using a little stamping. I'm a stamper. I like to incorporate stamping into my scrapbook pages. So I have a piece of my scrap of Berry Burst, and I'm using our Berry Burst ink pad. And now I am going to take the stamp set called Oh So Eclectic. I love, love, love this stamp set. In fact, I'm doing an online class with it right now for card making. That's how much I love it. I am going to grab one of the flowers. I'm grabbing that one right there. And I'm going to stamp it 2 times on this scrap. So I'm going to set that aside. And now I'm using Lemon Lime Twist cardstock. And I'm using the leaf that is textured right here. And I'm going to stamp that in our Lemon Lime Twist ink pad. And I'm just going to stamp that. Now, set these aside. Now I'm going to pull my Big Shot back out, and I'm going to use some of the coordinating framelit and thinlits from the Oh So Eclectic collection. It's a bundle. You can get it together with the stamp set and with the coordinating framelits, and you get 10% off when you get it in the bundle. So this just frames right around, and then I'm going to add this on here. Okay, and you'll do that for both of them. Go ahead and run that through. Okay, now I'm going to set that aside. I also have those already cut and ready to go. So I'm going to finish this scrapbook page layout. What I'm going to do is take my Thailand. I have T. And then I use, to put these down, you could use the snail adhesive. I like to use our mono multi-purpose glue, or I also like to use our fine tip glue pen. To save time, I'm not going to put that down right now. But what I've done here is I've kind of figured out where I want everything. And now I can go ahead and take our adhesive and I can put this down on here as well. So I'm going to have that about right here. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Whoops. And sometimes I want them to be staggered. Sometimes I want them to be small pictures. But this is just to show you a basic layout if you don't want to have to cut your pictures and you're ready to go. So I'm putting my journaling right here, and I'm actually putting it on top of my picture a little bit right there. And then now I'm going to take the flowers that I cut. Here's the flowers that I stamped and I cut out. And I'm going to use a little bit of our adhesive, or actually I'm going to use a glue dot. And I'm going to, these are our Stampin' Up! Mini glue dots. And I'm going to put one on here. Whoops. This is all down. It should all stay okay. I'm going to put one right here. And then I'm going to have it, trying to figure out how I'm going to put these for a minute. Okay, I'm actually going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this flower, and I want these to kind of be together like that. And now this one that has the glue dot on it, where did you go? Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and just put the flower behind it over here. And then I can also do the same thing. You can put it anywhere you want. The other stem, you can kind of have it back like that if you'd like. And now we're going to take some of our Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm just doing 3. I'm going to have the rest sticking up. And now I have got a simple scrapbook page, and if I'd like to, I can use these exact same colors, this pattern paper, this cardstock, this stamp set, and I can make a whole entire theme album for my Thailand. So this is just a quick and simple scrapbook page idea for you guys. I hope you have a great day. You can visit me at mypinkstamper.com, and I have all of the supplies listed on my website as well as in the description of this YouTube video. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.